We have an army of digital soldiers, what we call citizen journalists.
Pour ceux qui veulent soutenir notre travail, les liens sont en description.
So we told you on Friday about the internal documents from Twitter that Elon Musk released, gave to Matt Taibbi, who wrote about them, and then they told us, Taibbi and Musk said that this is just the first batch. You're going to get a lot more in days to come, over the weekend and yesterday. But they never came. That's kind of weird. The deadline came and went. What happened? Well, we learned today what happened. This weekend, Matt Taibbi and Barry Weiss, who's helping him do this reporting, found out that the general counsel of Twitter, that would be the former FBI general counsel, James Baker, had been vetting the documents before Taibbi and Weiss could see them. In other words, removing the ones that might incriminate him or the feds. Apparently, even Elon Musk, who owns Twitter, didn't know this was happening. Now, keep in mind, in case you're looking for evidence of sinister intent, this same Jim Baker was one of the architects of the Russia collusion hoax in 2016. This is the guy who obtained the fraudulent FISA warrants and targeted Michael Flynn, for example. So this afternoon, Elon Musk fired Baker from Twitter. Quote, in light of concerns about Baker's possible role in suppression of information important to the public dialogue, he was exited from Twitter today. An amazing story that just happened. So to make sense of it, we are happy to be joined by Miranda Devine of the New York Post, who's been at the center of the story for over 2 years. Miranda, thank you so much for coming on. What do you make of this?
Hi, Tucker. Well, look, as you and I discussed on Friday night, it was pretty obvious that the Twitter files that had just been released were missing a crucial element, and that was the FBI. So, you know, we surmised that somehow Elon Musk had redacted it, or someone had withheld the information about the FBI's intervention.
May I ask you to pause right there, Amanda? Miranda, you were the only person who said that, actually. It wasn't me, it was you. You were the first person. You took a look at those documents and you said, someone has taken out the incriminating stuff. And I think you were the only person to catch that. So I just think you deserve credit for it.
Thanks. Well, so the FBI, we knew, had pre-bunked to the social media platforms our story. Before it came out, they told them to expect a pile of Russian disinformation, and Twitter was told by the FBI, we know from Yoel Roth, to expect that it would be in October and would probably refer to Hunter Biden. So we knew that there had to be something about that at Twitter, and yet there wasn't in the Twitter files. And it was pretty obvious who was suppressing that information, who was the person with the biggest motive. It was Twitter's top lawyer, James Baker, who, as you just said, had been the top lawyer at the FBI, the quarterback of the FBI Russia collusion scandal. And he had to leave the FBI because of that. And lo and behold, he shows up at Twitter 5 months before the 2020 election. And lo and behold, one little element did come out in the Twitter files Friday night. It was this one email that had the date and time removed from it, very peculiarly, but it was from James Baker, and it was weighing in on the decision on the morning of October 14, 2020, a few hours after our story came out. And there was James Baker weighing in on the side of censorship. No surprise.
Amazing. And as you said at the very outset, this is not just a story about free speech on social media. This is a story about the corruption of the FBI, federal law enforcement. And you were absolutely right. Miranda Devine, vindicated once again.
And Tucker, look, yeah, Elon Musk needs to let all the information out, let us all see it. No more of this curating and holding back.
No, it's ridiculous. I appreciate it. Thank you, Miranda.
Vous n'avez pas entendu parler du Facteur?
Les nouvelles du Facteur